A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant move that has sparked both support and criticism, El Salvador's Congress has voted to extend the detention of over 80,000 individuals arrested under a state of emergency for an additional 2 years. This decision, which passed with a vote of 57-3, allows government prosecutors more time to investigate alleged gang affiliations among those detained. The state of emergency was declared by President Nayib Bukele in March 2022, following a surge in gang violence that culminated in a massacre. The extraordinary powers granted to the government included the ability to arrest individuals without warrants, leading to a dramatic increase in detentions. The Attorney General, Rodolfo Delgado, defended the extension, stating that it would enable authorities to conduct thorough investigations and present solid evidence in court. However, this move has raised concerns regarding the suspension of constitutional rights and the lack of due process for the accused. Critics, including opposition lawmakers and human rights advocates, argue that the government has failed to deliver timely justice, with many detainees remaining in limbo without trial. Claudia Ortiz, a lawmaker from the Vamos party, expressed discontent with the government's handling of the situation, asserting that the Assembly's decision reflects an inability to effectively administer justice. The legislation also allows for an additional 12-month extension if deemed necessary. Since the state of emergency was enacted, over 88,000 people have been arrested, with a staggering 90% still awaiting trial. The government has been criticized for the lack of evidence supporting the claims that those detained are indeed gang members. As the deadline for filing charges approached, lawmakers moved swiftly to pass the reform, which groups defendants by gang affiliation for mass trials. Attorney General Delgado indicated that approximately 300 prosecutors will be involved in conducting around 600 mass trials, with cases categorized by the gang, location, or specific crimes. However, opposition member Francisco Lira warned that innocent individuals may be included among those facing trial, estimating that about 40% of detainees could be wrongfully accused. The reforms stipulate that if no new defendants are added within 2 years, the judge may issue a ruling on the existing cases. Additionally, if prosecutors fail to file an indictment within 3 years, the judge may dismiss the case entirely. Critics continue to voice concerns over the implications of such a system, highlighting the potential for miscarriages of justice and the erosion of civil liberties. Bukele's hardline stance has garnered him significant domestic support, but human rights advocates are sounding alarms over the growing authoritarianism in the country. As El Salvador navigates this complex situation, the balance between public safety and individual rights remains a contentious issue, with many watching closely to see how the government will proceed in the coming years. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.